Heyo, Kane here again for week 2 of the RDL VGC Draft League. This week we are against Galaxia and the San Francisco Arcanines. So this is the team. So I actually didn't have much time to build this team. I got about, 15-20 minutes to build it because today's the only day we can do it this week. It's like Tuesday. And Galaxia is moving on Wednesday, so this is like the only free day. So I kind of built this very swiftly. But so Galaxia's team consists of like G-Max Kingler, Amoonguss, Caloric Shadow, Pelipper, Kingdra, Dracovish, Arcanine, Giratina, Rhyperior, Hydreigon, etc. So he has a Rain Core mixed in with Amoonguss, Caloric Shadow, which is very dangerous, very powerful lineup. So let's just get into the team here. Alright, so first of all, we'll start off with Control Alt Duck, the Porygon Z. This Mon is here specifically to pretty much obliterate any Mon. Max Hyper Beam is single-handedly like one of the strongest moves out there. It does so much, it cripples his speed for his Dracovish, which makes his Vicious Ren just not do as much damage. It can lower his Caloric Shadow speed stat if I hit the Amoonguss next to it, etc. It just lets me do a lot. Tri-Attack is for if I run out of max turns and I still just want to hit something hard and not want to be stuck in 2 turns. I can just Tri-Attack, potentially get one of its procs of Paralyze, Burn, or Freeze. Because I could getting a Paralyze or Freeze could be honestly pretty huge versus some Mons, and allows me to just gain so much momentum. Dark Pulse is specifically for Spectrier. This max Darkness just obliterates Calyrex pretty easily. And I kind of need a way to destroy that Mon, considering its Ghost, so it doesn't really do anything to these. I4 Adaptability, max special attack, max speed, just to pretty much make sure it does the most damage possible. Immortal, the Togetic. This is a backup strat. So my main lead is Porygon Z and Lopunny, but if that doesn't work, then I go Porygon Z into Togetic. This Mon's here essentially to be able to live any move that gets hit by. It lives a Vicious Ren with about 30% HP, and then it pretty much walls Calyrex really hard because it's just super defensive. So follow me to make sure Porygon Z can get some options off if Dracovish is on the field. If Calyrex is on the field with Astral Barrage, then I simply either Thunder Wave it or I Helping Hand my... No, I don't need to Helping Hand there. I would actually just Thunder Wave the Calyrex or whatever's on the field there to make sure. Dazzling Beam just for extra attack. As for my ability, Serene Grace and Hustle are kind of pointless here, so Super Luck's the only option. And Eviolite, just make sure it takes damage. It takes little damage with max HP, max special defense. Bobby the Rillaboom. So G-Max Rillaboom here. This is going to be in the back potentially for Rillaboom Hawlucha with Grassy Seed. So Rillaboom is here, just Grassy Glide, obviously priority, need a way to hit his Watermons. Fake Out, obviously, just potentially to cripple him on for 1 turn, let Hawlucha just go to town. Knock Off to deal with Caloric Shadow a bit, just to make sure I can kill that, or if I want to take off like Damp Rock or something from Pelipper, or Choice Guard from Dracovish, etc. And then Protect. Miracle Seed, just to make sure Grassy Glide does as much damage as possible to his G-Max Kingler. Because that thing it does a lot of damage in G-Max, and it can be pretty strong, so just want to make sure I can do that. As for the spread, it's pretty much just mostly attack and HP, just want to live hits, some special defense, and a little bit of defense and speed. But overall, it's pretty standard set. Now for Mental Mix-Up the Hawlucha. This is here, again, specifically to be in a back option with Rillaboom. Throat Chop takes out Caloric Shadow, and the Acrobatics and Close Combat kind of clean up the rest. The only thing that has trouble with is like, who is it? He has trouble with Scizor. Scizor kind of walls Hawlucha pretty badly, and a couple other mons can be a bit of a problem. But this, with Unburden, Grassy Seed, and then this lineup, it takes away most of his main core's options. I can kill Amoonguss, I'm pretty sure, with in 1 or 2 hits. If he's Focus Sash or not, I Oko Calyrex and outspeed him if I get Unburden off. I outspeed Kingdra and Rain, and I think I can kill it with Close Combat or Max Airstream. Depends. I'm pretty sure it kills. Kills Dracovish, and I outspeed it if I'm Burden. etc. So Halucha's just there to be a fast sweeper to get Unburden off and to cripple his team pretty much by running through it. Feeny is pretty much here to, this is kind of just here to wall Dracovish, Kingdra, and a couple other mons if I absolutely need it. It's kind of just an absolute backup mon if I ever get into a pinch and I think I need something to wall the dragon types. Then I slap this mon on there. But, so Moonblast on there to hit the dragons like Hydreigon, Kingdra, Dracovish, Giratina, etc. if he brings it. Shadow Ball's there to specifically beat down Calyrex if I need. I might take this off and change it to something else before the game starts. But I'm not really sure what to change it to. Scald, just a good water stab pretty much. Have a chance to burn. Specifically to hit like Rapier or something. But yeah, and then protect. I have a berry just to make sure I can live some more hits, etc. But it's a pretty standard stat. This mon's kind of just here because I couldn't think of a sixth option right now. Then Lopunny. So this is going to be the lead. It's Lopunny and Porygon Z. So Lopunny is here to be an absolute pain in the butt for Amoonguss. Amoonguss. So the plan is, he leads Amoonguss into something. With something. It doesn't really matter what, but it's Amoonguss something. And my lead's going to be Lopunny, Porygon Z. I have Porygon Z protect turn 1, just the scout, because the Amoonguss is most likely rage powdering. So what I do here is I switcheroo the Assault Vest onto Amoonguss, crippling the Amoonguss pretty much for the rest of the game. And then Porygon Z protects and doesn't really get hit by anything. Because Calyrex Shadow can't really do anything to this. Calyrex Shadow Astral Barrages, and I take no damage essentially this turn then. If it does any other move, then I think I take it and I do live, but this thing just walls Calyrex for the most part if he uses ghost type moves, which is pretty nice. So I pretty much get off a switcheroo for free if he leads Calyrex, or Pelipper, or literally any mon besides Dracovish. The one problem I have with the Lopunny Porygon Z lead is if he leads Amoonguss Dracovish, and he decides to Rage Powder and Vicious Rend my Lopunny, and take out my Lopunny. Then at that point, we have a slight problem. If that happens, then I bring in I bring in Rillaboom, and then Control Duck Max Hyper Beams the Amoonguss to lower the speed of the Dracovish. Because if I do that, I live a Vicious Rend if I'm maxed. And if I lower the speed, then Porygon Z becomes faster. And then I can take out the Dracovish and have Rillaboom Grassy Glide as well, just in case. So that's that. And then from that point on, I can pretty much dictate the pace of the game. And if Calyrex Shadow is there, Rillaboom should live a Astral Barrage and then knock off kill it. Porygon Z also does not get hit by Astral Barrage as well, so if he does end up leading, or if he does bring Pelipper Kingdra, we might have a bit of an issue, because Kingdra outspeeds my whole team and can kind of kill my whole team. The other one he doesn't outspeed is Unburden Halucha. So if I get that off, so if it ends up being like Halucha Rillaboom in the end versus like Kingdra something in Rain, then I have to essentially Grassy Glide the Kingdra and then go for him. I have to double the Kingdra to guarantee it's out, or else Kingdra kind of sweeps my team. Unless I have Feeny in the back, in which case I have a wall, but I'm not bringing Feeny game 1 because it's kind of just a liability right now. Because having this as a lead, these two, is very good, and then in the back having these two to potentially sweep up is nice. So it kind of leaves Feeny out in the dust. If these two don't work together, then in the back I bring Feeny and probably Rillaboom in the back. And I bring out Feeny first and then Rillaboom to make sure I can get the Grassy Glides. But that's that. So it's not a great team. It's something I just put together in like 15 minutes. So we'll see what happens. I'll see you again when we get back to the match. Alright, we'll start the game in a second with Galaxia. 1 second. Alright, he sent the thing, so we got the team final comp. Yep. this in live battles at I Wanna Watch Game 1. There we go. Alright, so we're going to lead the two that we said, and then we're going to have Bobby and Mental Mix-Up in the back. Okay. We will protect here. And let's see. Do we want a T-Wave? I think we want a T-Wave. The Spectre, or whatever comes in for this. We protect. There's nothing. T-Wave. Max Darkness U. Actually, no, he switches out here, does he not? Max Darkness U. And then T-Wave the same spot. Okay, that's fine. I thought he would. That's fine. I thought he'd switch out. Okay, and there's my luck. Max Strike you. And then what do we want to do here? We can Helping Hand Control Duck to make sure this kills. And then Max Strike. Alright. Max Guard and T-Wave U. Oh, I thought it would be faster than that. And then we can go U. Alright, so alright, there's a problem here. I don't know if Tri-Attack kills. Oh, it doesn't. I have to go for Hyper Beam if I do it. Okay. Hyper Beam kills. And I guess I Grassy Glide you. Yeah. Good damage. That doesn't kill? Interesting. Alright. I thought for sure that would kill. The Acrobatics U. And then we Grassy Glide U. Oh, so this should kill both. That kills you. And then I have Unburden. This kills you. Unburden means I should be faster. There's no Tailwind up, which means I should be faster than Calyrex Shadow. Oh no, I do win here. Yes, this is fine. We Throat Chop you, and we Grassy Glide you. That's fine. We Throat Chop, Grassy Glide. Alright, game 1. Alright, we were able to scrape out game 1. Cool, cool. Hit the rematch button. Galaxia team final comp, accept. Going to lead the same, have the same in the back. That's fine. What does this do? Let's see. I think I'm going to try attack Glissy. And Switcheroo Carbink. Okay. Max Strike you. Helping Hand. You Helping Hand. So let's see, Calyrex Shadow. If he's -1, we're still slower. We're gonna Max Darkness it. And what's my Heavy Duty Boots? Let's Switcheroo it. This should be fine, because then I take you out. I take away your sash, you're dead. Dazzling Gleam is fine. So if I'm helping handing, hyper beaming, oh, he's dead. I'm hyper beaming, and I am helping handing. Oh no! That's so depressing. My sweep. Alright, and then we Grassy Glide it. And then I simply just GG's. Porygon's ego is crazy, dude. Oh my god. Oh boy. Peasy is nuts.